Arsenal Football Club fans, welcome back to Arsenal Fan TV America. Arsenal Football Club fans around the world, congratulations. Another win today against Brighton. What a good performance. Good performance. What a good performance now. Great performance second half today by Arsenal Football Club. 1-0. Congratulations. Youngsters made it happen. Bokayo Saka, again Martinelli, Smith Rowe. What a game. What a performance by the youngsters. I thought Granit Xhaka did great. Our left back, Kieran Tierney, did fantastic. Pablo Mari did really good. Our defense stayed solid. First half, they accomplished what they came for or what they wanted to do, which is not allowing us to play and getting a draw like they always do. Brighton has the most draws in the Premier League before the start of the game today. So the first half, if I was Graham Potter, their coach, I would say, hey, great job, you guys. I would be very thankful for that first half performance from my players. Why is that? Because they have the most draws in Premier League. And he accomplished that. So hats off to him. Starting lineup today, we had Leno, your number one, in goal. Again, 4 defenders. Finally, we're playing consistently. Right back was Hector Bellerin. Left back was Kieran Tierney. And in the middle, we had Pablo Mari and Rob Holding. Rob Holding put in a good performance. He was listening. He was cooperating with Pablo Mari. And they played, I thought, as a pair in the back, as a team, which is important. We need to have solid defensive performance at all time. On top of them, we had 2 holding midfielders. Again, we had Granit Xhaka and Elneny. We saw Granit Xhaka coming back and helping with them at times. We saw Mohamed Elneny trying. And again, he prefers Elneny. You have Joe Willock and you have Maitland-Niles that can do well in that position, especially Joe Willock. If you don't cultivate the kid now, and if you don't sort of involve him into that role, you're not going to get the best out of him. Because in my eyes, and a lot of footballers' eyes, and a lot of coaches' eyes, he can be a very, very sturdy holding midfielder. We're all waiting for Thomas Partey to come back, and understand. Next to Granit Xhaka, right now, I think till Thomas Partey comes back, we should have either Joe Willock, Danny Ceballos, and or Maitland-Niles. Specifically, Joe Willock I talked about. Because that's a player that can carry the ball from the back to the front. He can also turn around. He's strong enough to keep the ball, to maneuver, to turn a defender, and run up front. But Elneny always goes to the sides and or turns his way and goes to the back. And we saw at the Chelsea game, which I have warned, that we have 2 players, him, and they will take the ball from him. And it happened again. Why? Brighton coach, he watched the video for the Chelsea game. They take the ball from him. Very smart for them to get the ball back or to gain position back by just ganging up on Elneny. We needed someone to keep the ball better. And again, him and Xhaka, the same position. We had our 4 up front, Martinelli on one side and Bokayo Saka on the other. In the middle, we had Smith Rowe, and the top of him was Aubameyang. Sometimes Martinelli switched, covered for Aubameyang. Aubameyang went to the left side. We could see that Uba enjoys playing in that side, on the left side, and Martinelli tucks in. So that tells me, as a coach, I would look at it and be like, well, Uba just came back. He came back from injury. I don't know how much fitness does he possess. Is he game fit? Well, let me start him. He's my captain. He started. We're always happy to see Uba back. But about 60 minutes, Uba was tired. Uba comes out, and then you have Lacazette. Same position. Lacazette, he came in. He's hungry. He scored right away. Great goal from Lacazette. When we go on the second half, we had individual players showing character and showing ability. Bokayo Saka. He was all over the place. He played tremendously well, and we could see up front how much Martinelli pressures. We can see how Emil Smith Rowe pressures. We could see that there is new blood in the team. Is that enough? Are you going to ask me if that's enough for the next game and the next game and the next game and the next game? I think that we definitely need a manager that has enough experience. And I don't want to take, Paris Saint-Germain's leftovers, any manager that's sacked or you left on bad terms. I want a respectful manager. I don't want a manager just to fill in a spot. I want a manager that deserves to come to Arsenal Football Club to coach this team. I want a manager that earned his badges to come and coach an Arsenal Football Club team. You're going to tell me it's very difficult to find today. Hey, listen, if it's my job, I would tell you how to do it, but it's not my job. My job as a fan is, wanting the best for my team. My job as a fan is voicing my opinion and letting people know what I think I deserve. And as a football club, I deserve better. I deserve better than a manager that's coming to take his internship at my club. I don't do. I need experienced manager. If you find one If you find a manager out there that's developed and young, find that sort of a manager, I'm no problems. I'm willing. I'm willing to have a manager that plays for the club. I'm willing to have a manager that, wears my club gear. I'm very big on that. I'm very, very big on that. I need you to represent the Arsenal Football Club on and off the pitch. If you're the manager for the Arsenal Football Club and you're on the sideline, at least wear something to represent the club. When Arsene Wenger used to wear his coat, we used to make, fun of his zipper because of that long coat. But he tried. He wore something. He always had an Arsenal badge. If he wore a suit, he always had an Arsenal badge. We go back days of George Graham. Those are the managers that coached in my time, so don't blame me. I'm not a new era guy. I'm, back in the days. George Graham wore a suit or wore an Arsenal Football Club gear. Arsene Wenger wore a suit or an Arsenal Football Club gear. You in Man City, you were forced by management to wear club gear. Today, you come to coach my Arsenal Football Club, you better wear your club gear. You need to represent your club, you need to represent your players, you need to represent your fans, and you need to earn the respect from everybody. And that's just a little thing that you can do, but it's in the details. You can actually know how good a manager is in every detail. Oh, you're going to tell me not everybody does. I don't care. I care about Arsenal Football Club and doing the right thing. And for me, representing the club and wearing club gear is number one thing. Proud to wear this. I take pride of supporting the Arsenal Football Club. And that's why I still say that this guy is not the right man for the job. Am I being harsh? Absolutely not. And I'll tell you why. Because we gave him an opportunity. We gave him an opportunity and he took us down all the way to the bottom of the Premier League. This is Christmas time. For us to be down all the way, 16th or 13th, that's not good enough. That's not good enough for the football club, for the fans of this football club, for the history of this football club. 125 million Arsenal fans on the books. I think there are more like 250 million Arsenal fans around the world. All these coaches, and we can't find an Arsenal Football Club, an experienced coach, a coach that deserves to coach this football club. I am with and for this football club no matter what, but I need the best for this football club, and I am here to only support this football club and to share an opinion. And my opinion, by the way, is not my single opinion. As a fan, this is the opinion of the people I know and the people I follow. 13 games we played, we have 20 points. Other people that are agreeing with him being at the club, I'm not sure that they look at it from a fan standpoint. I'm not sure they know the history of the club, or I'm not sure that they are really wanting the best for the club. It seems to me that everybody that talks about Mikel Arteta, they need the best for Mikel Arteta. I need the best for my fans. I don't need the best for individuals. I need the best for my football club. Individuals don't mean anything. Why are we continuing to back him up? For what? What does he do that we see different? The team, you could see he's not motivated. They're not motivated to play under him. Uba's not right. Xhaka's not right. We see those players and we wonder what is going on. There is something going on. When you have a divided dressing room, senior players, young players, you have these senior players and you have what goes into their mind. I don't know if he's hearing them or is he ignoring them. He's ignoring lots of problems. To me, when I see him on the sideline, confused and not sitting down and trying to just talk to everybody rapidly. And sometimes you have to think as a manager, do I confuse my players by speaking so many languages to two different players at the time? And if I move one player, did I talk to the rest of the team about movement, or am I reminding this player? Or am I disappointing the player, demoralizing the player like you did last time against Xhaka? I'm not sure from today's coach. Mikel Arteta. There's something not right about him, about Arsenal, for me to say, oh, he's not the right guy. I mean, our performances were horrid at the Premier League. 7 games in a row, we didn't play football. Today, we go to a Brighton and we play their football. Before, we used to take the game to the opponent. These mid-table, bottom of the table, which is, I can't believe we're one of now. These teams, we used to come in, Arsenal Football Club, and play our game and force our game, take our game to them. That's how we played our football. But today, we go there the whole entire first half. What happened? I didn't see Arsenal attacking the goal. I just didn't. We waited for the second half. Again, the wrong substitution, I thought, because Uba was clearly not fit to start and finish the game today. You know, he's our captain, came back, which is great to have, but he should have kept the kid Martinelli on the pitch and took Aubameyang for Lacazette. Lacazette comes in, did with Aubameyang, failed to do the whole entire game. Lacazette scores right away, first 20-second first touch for him. Bokayo Saka taking the ball from defense, turning around. Great turn by the youngster. He then ran towards goal and took the defender with him. He stopped right on the top of the 18, turned around, passed it to Alexander Lacazette. He was sharp, he was ready, he had time, he looked up, he saw what he wanted to do, right-footed, curved it right next to the goal's left post. It was 1-0 Arsenal, and thank you, you Gunners. A great win today, so you can keep us climbing back to where we should be. Now we're going to be 12, we're going to be 10, we're going to be 9th, we're going to be 8th. I'm not going to be happy. 5th, I'm not going to be happy. I'm going to be happy with the coach when we're in top 4. Because you have players in this very football club that can take you and let you stay at the top 4. Even in a year like that also, could have competed with Premier League if we had the right coach. Because we have good players. We have players almost better than all these sides in the Premier League. Every side has problems. Not everybody has the perfect team like Manchester City, Chelsea, and their money. But we have a great team. And look what they're performing. This year, it was a great opportunity for us, if we had the right coach, for us to be the top of the Premier League. Aubameyang is not performing for a reason. You could still see Uba drifting to the left because that's why he wants to play, likes to play. We don't know the truth at this point. We don't know if he's utilized to the best of his game. I'm not sure that Uba's not performing because of Uba. There's other factors. This guy, when he does not perform, it's circumstantial. So it's based on the circumstances. Mid-second half, we have Martinelli goes out. We can see how pissed off Martinelli is to go out. I was also pissed off with him to go out because he's doing the best. Let him play. Let him get, you know, this full 90 under his belt. Let him gain that confidence as quick as possible. The kid is on a ramp, so let him be. Don't take him out and then have Uba go to the left and get Lacazette in. You get Lacazette in, but in the middle for Aubameyang because Uba was not fully ready today. So you can take the captain out, it's okay, and then you put Laka and you leave the kid do his thing. You leave Martinelli because he almost scored. Lacazette, of course, comes in, world-class substitute you have on your bench. 1-0 Arsenal Football Club. That was a great gift for Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans that are sticking with them in bad times. Again, Arteta, what I saw from him, team that's coming in, there's no organization. What I mean by that, no organization, is that the players are not understanding or fully understanding their roles. Therefore, they go into formulating some lines that is really confusing. And sometimes their natural ability, draws them back into position. But I saw them today all over the pitch. Why? Because of his instructions. When you confuse the players and you tell them left and right, you're talking to one player. But the whole team with him gets confused with that movement sometimes. This is a unit. One language. I need Arsenal fans' language. I need Arsenal heart to motivate the people to play for the shirt. Who motivates the people to play for the shirt? That's my most important thing. Are we motivating the people? That's the manager I need. Not a manager who thinks he's better than the club. With all these losses and all these accumulative problems that I think he was a big part of it, let's take a stand today and say, no, he's not the right guy. Let's, quickly change him. Because what we saw was the players performing. You can see that the players, they have heart. They'll come in, they're pissed off for their fans. They're pissed off for their clubs. They want to perform. It looks like he's forcing something on them. It looks like he doesn't help them understand. If you don't do what I'm asking you to do, you're not good enough. If you're not doing what I'm asking you to do, let me help you to get to the point or to get up to par so you can execute what I ask you to do. But either or, I got to help you as a coach. I got to be the leader here. It's important and it's crucial for us to have a leader and a manager who understands. Not a manager who comes in and points fingers. Let's be positive. That's another win. Next game, we go to West Brom. The fundamentals of the technical ability of the football match and the football game, the technicality, you have to be technical. If you're not technical about the ability of the productivity, and then you're fundamentally